In the world of football, few names are as feared as Lionel Messi. And when it comes to taking revenge, no one does it quite like the Argentine magician. From stunning comebacks to breathtaking performances, Messi has shown time and time again that he's not someone you want to cross. I've compiled the best of the best revenge stories Messi has had throughout his career. Stick around until the end to see why Lionel Messi is considered one of the greatest players of all time. Pepe steps on Messi's hand. Okay, let's begin with the story of the epic encounter between Pepe and Messi in the El Clasico Copa del Rey quarter-finals. This game was packed with exciting elements that make El Clasico one of the most captivating football matches globally, including dives, takedowns, complaints, and, most importantly, some fantastic and enjoyable football. It all started with the amazing Cristiano Ronaldo scoring the first goal for Real Madrid. However, the lead was soon taken away by Barcelona's Carles Puyol in the 49th minute, and with Barca securing an away goal, tensions got hotter. But tensions were about to reach the boiling point when Pepe decided he needed to step up his stomping on people's game. So in the 67th minute, he stepped on Lionel Messi's hand, but the referee didn't see it, and Pepe was able to stay on the pitch. Little did Pepe know that he had inspired Messi, and that was enough for Messi to take revenge. With the score tied 1-1, Messi set up Eric Abidal for the go-ahead goal. And with that, Barca won the first leg of the Copa del Rey quarterfinals 2-1. The menacing man was determined to exact full revenge, because that's not everything, my friends. A few weeks later, they met again, and this time, Messi not only assisted Pedro, but also fouled Pepe, and proved yet another El Clasico constant. Messi doesn't get angry, he wins. Smalling challenges Messi. Let me take you to another quarter-final encounter Messi had with a famous English side. Can you guess the side? Yes, his rival's former club, Manchester United. You see, there are certain players you don't want to provoke because they will have the last laugh. This time, Chris Smalling got it. So it's the Champions League quarter-finals, and the draw pairs Barcelona with Manchester United. The stage is set for the first leg at Old Trafford, and the tension begins to mount even before the match begins, as the drama unfolds during the pre-match press conference. As Smalling confidently declares, "Their challenges I relish. I say bring it on." This statement referred to facing Ronaldo, Mbappe, and now Messi. But one can't help but wonder, can this dude handle the heat? However, you see, Chris Smalling is fearlessly unafraid of Lionel Messi, challenging him before the match, as if that wasn't enough. During the match, Smalling even left Messi with a bloodied nose after an intense aerial challenge with the Argentine. Little did he know that he had made a wrong move, like a dancer that didn't rehearse enough. Messi had already helped Barcelona score early before Smalling made his move. Just 12 minutes into the game, Messi's cross shot found Suarez, and Shaw accidentally hit the ball into his own goal. Messi continued playing after receiving treatment, and his team went on to win 1-0 at Old Trafford. However, that was not the end of the story. He would ultimately have his revenge during the second leg. At Camp Nou, Messi really went on to score 2 goals against Manchester United. The first was a beautiful curling effort from 20 yards out, and just moments later, De Gea let a weaker shot slip under his body to Messi's advantage. The match ended 3-0, with Felipe Coutinho scoring the third. It was clear that Messi had come to settle the score, and it's highly unlikely that Smalling would ever cross him again. Messi v Van Gaal. For our next encounter, I'm sure we all remember the iconic image of Messi placing his hands behind his ears while standing in front of the Netherlands bench. Listen up, folks, because what I'm about to tell you might blow your mind. That ice-cold celebration by Messi? Yeah, it wasn't just some random move. In fact, it's a classic way that Messi takes his revenge. And this time, he was doing it for a former friend. Messi humiliated Van Gaal by celebrating in the same way Juan Roman Riquelme did every time he scored a goal. You see, when Van Gaal coached Barca, he didn't value Riquelme's skills and left him out. After Barca's European elimination, Messi felt that Van Gaal didn't value him either, as he thought he was a defensive liability. Messi and Riquelme share more than just a birthday. They share a bond of being great Argentine footballers, and Messi helped his former teammates get back at Van Gaal. When they met in the quarterfinals, Messi was ready to strike back. He assisted the first goal and then scored the second one from the penalty spot, securing Argentina's lead. But it seemed like revenge was the only thing on his mind as he jogged towards the Orange boss, Louis van Gaal, cupping his ears in a classic Riquelme-style celebration. The look of shock on Van Gaal's face was priceless, and it's a moment he'll surely remember for the rest of his career. Messi had once again shown that he doesn't forget those who have wronged him or his friends. Neuer versus Messi. Another world-class player that would never forget Messi is Manuel Neuer. I still remember this match very well. Bayern Munich was very confident and thought they could put an end to Messi's reign. Manuel Neuer boldly declared to L'Equipe that he would show Messi who's boss. He vowed to stop Messi, and we all know that's a big mistake. Messi didn't just take that personally, he took it as a direct challenge. On match day, he showed Neuer who's really the boss, with a cold and calculated play. First, he scored an absolute screamer from the edge of the box that had Neuer diving for cover. Then he made Jerome Boateng look like he was taking a nap before completely humiliating Neuer with a cheeky lob over his head for his second goal. It was a display of finesse, class, and a tiny pinch of pettiness that proved one thing: Messi is simply unstoppable. Messi versus Buffon. The next encounter on our list was with Buffon. In a long-awaited match between Barcelona and Juventus, Messi faced off against Gianluigi Buffon. Messi had never scored a goal against Buffon before, so it was a big deal when he finally broke the dry spell in his match. Once the match began, it was very obvious that Messi was out to end the curse of Buffon's defense. With the score at 0-0, he seized the opportunity just before half-time and slammed the ball past Buffon for the first goal of the game. And Messi wasn't finished there. He relentlessly attacked Juventus in the second half, setting up Rakitic for another goal and scoring a third himself, leaving Buffon and his team reeling from his vengeful onslaught. Buffon was doing all he could to keep up with Messi, but this dude was just too good. In fact, if it weren't for one shot that hit the post, Messi may have even secured a hat-trick against Buffon. Buffon did not cross any line, but he narrowly escaped from Messi's hands. Marcelo injures Messi. And now for the most intriguing of all Messi's vengeful encounters. During an El Clasico match, Lionel Messi was injured after a collision with Marcelo, causing him to bleed from his mouth and be taken off the field for further treatment. The GOAT was not one to take such disrespect lightly. Despite being taken off the field for further treatment, Messi returned to the game with a fire in his eyes and scored Barcelona's equalizer to cancel out Casemiro's opener for the hosts. The match was intense and Rakitic scored what looked like the match winner. The old Barca resurfaced and things appeared to be up for Madrid when Ramos pulled Messi down and was given a straight red. But James Rodriguez stole what appeared to be a perfectly timed equalizer with time running out. Everyone inside the Bernabeu knew a point would have been enough to end Barca's hopes, but Messi had other plans. As ever, in the right place at the right time, the GOAT swept home Jordi Alba's pass to score the winner with the game's last kick. The timing, the finesse, and at Bernabeu, Messi showed the world why he's the GOAT and got his sweet revenge. He whipped off his number 10 shirt and held it aloft to the away support, basking in the glory of his victory, a sight the home fans would never forget. And that's not all. This goal marked Messi's 500th goal for Barcelona, a milestone that made the victory all the sweeter. Marcelo fell to the turf, Cristiano Ronaldo raged, and Madrid fans held their heads in their hands. For once, Messi stood still as a statue, relishing in the feeling of triumph. No one should ever make the GOAT bleed and get away with it. And Messi had just proved that in the most spectacular way possible. And that's it for our compilation of Lionel Messi's best revenge stories. We hope you enjoyed these stories as much as we did. Thank you.